Hello, my lovely Pisceans. This is Erica, and I'm doing your damn near end of the month general reading. Sorry I've been behind in life in general. Seems like it's been kind of a theme this month for a lot of people. Anyways, I decided I'm going to do it anyways, even though it's late. Better late than never. So, this is general conversation. It can talk about love, money, health, career, finances, spirituality, whatever spirit wants to talk to you about right now. Keep in mind that energies can be vice versa. This could be talking about you or the perspective of the person that you're dealing with or somebody else in your life. Also, that if it doesn't resonate now, it could later on. It could be going on now, or it could be happening later on. If it doesn't resonate at all, it doesn't make sense, don't try to make it fit. That just means it's not meant for you to hear it. You know, not every person on this earth is going to go through the same thing at the same time. Also, you might want to check out other readers here on YouTube. Got to find who's, you know, tuned into your vibration and frequency. Also, when I mention signs, if the sign it doesn't show up, it is what it is. If it does, awesome. Remember also, people have birth or natal charts. So, like my sun sign is a Gemini, but usually in readings, I come out as a Pisces, which is actually my Jupiter sign, but it's my dominant sign overall. I rarely come out as a Sagittarius, even though that's my rising sign. I really don't come out as a Gemini much, even though it's my sun sign. I do come out as a Virgo a lot because that is my moon sign. Everybody's different, so don't get hung up on shit that don't matter, alright? So if the message hits you, it hits you. If it don't, it don't. Love you anyways. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, spirit guides, ancestors, angels. What would you like Pisces to know right now at this point in time? Thank you, thank you. Let's see, we're going to do 3 cards. Nice. Some advice, and then a heal yourself oracle card. Okay. One more for my Pisceans. Alright, usually when it comes out like sideways like that, man, all my nail polish is coming off. Anyways, when it comes out sideways, I usually take it up. But to me, that's kind of like, you know, it could go either way. It's on the fence. Alright, so let's go ahead and look into this. So we have the victory card, deceit reversed, which is good. I mean, it's no longer, or you might have found out about it. And then we have your third chakra card, which is all about your personal power, trusting your intuition, gut instincts, all that good stuff as well. Alright. So let's go ahead and clarify, and I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to try these cards. I don't know if I did it for the other videos, but I've been liking using just regular playing cards lately, just because it helps me tap into my intuition more, or helps me tap into, not so much look at the visuals. Anyways, don't matter. Alright, so, why is victory here for my Pisces, June 2019? Why is victory here for my Pisces, June 2019? Thank you, Spirit. 2 cards. Why is victory here? Alright. Thank you. And that was bottom of the deck, right? Earlier. So we got victory with the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Alright. So you could be going through a period right now which you've taken some time to heal. You've taken some time to meditate about the things that are going on in your life. You're taking a time out for yourself to figure out where you want to go, who you want to be, and who do you want in your life as well. And by taking that time out and resting and actually slowing down and thinking about what you really want your future to look like, you're walking away from all those things that are emotionally unhealthy for you, whether it be your own behaviors and thought patterns I'm hearing, or people as well. It could be friends that you're cutting off. It could be coworkers you don't feel like, jibber jabbing with that much anymore. It could be relationships. It could be situationships. It could be somebody that you've been talking to and you realize they're not really trying to commit to you, so I'm out. Okay, so also I'm hearing that you are also getting a lot of answers at this time. Or you will be receiving a lot of answers about a past relationship, about a past heartbreak. And it will actually set you free in order to move on and not hold on to the, I don't want to say baggage per se, because it sounds kind of shitty, but in a way, kind of the baggage of like, where you were scared to maybe date again because you're like, man, I don't want that to happen to me again. I don't want to be lied to again. I don't want to be cheated on again. I don't want to be taken advantage of again. I don't, like in a mode of just be like, totally turned off from the idea of dating. But like I said, I feel like you're going to get some kind of clarity, whether it be through a dream, whether it be through meditation, or you might hear about it. I'm hearing through an earth or an air sign. You might hear about it through somebody, and it's going to allow you to be like, man, that whole time it wasn't even about me in a way. This person did this because they have so much, they don't like themselves. So it's not even about me. I'm a good person, or I'm a worthy person, and I deserve love, and I happen to find somebody that didn't know how to love, and that's not a poor reflection of myself and who I am. It was a lesson that I was supposed to learn, that other people's actions and behaviors towards me do not lessen or diminish who I am as a person and how much love I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. It's good stuff. Spirit has you going in a certain direction where it's trying to get you to see certain things in order to progress to that next level that you've been wanting to get in life. Because I'm hearing that, there could have been a lot of stagnation. I heard stagnation before I started shuffling. You could feel like life is just stagnant right now, but you're about to start seeing forward movement again. And so, but the thing is, you had to learn some lessons and figure out some things before you could get that ball moving again. All right, so let's go to deceit. So deceit reverse is all about you're either no longer lying to yourself, or somebody that's been lying to you will be found out. Or you could have found out and already kicked their ass out of your life. So let's see. Why is deceit here reversed? Okay, we got the Six of Wands. Why is deceit here reversed? Clarify deceit reversed here for my Pisces. June 2019. Alright. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, 5 plus 7, 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay. And then you have 2 sevens. So, if you start seeing 777, it's not a coincidence, okay? That means that you're on the right path. Even when obstacles and heartache and heartbreak and, tough things happen to us, we tend to think, maybe we're messing up in life and maybe all this crap is happening to me because I'm not doing my job or whatever you want to say. But the thing is that a lot of times shit will happen to you in order to get you out of your comfort zone, or shit will happen to you to put you on the right path. Shit will happen to you in order that you needed to learn things or to get in a certain place in your life to keep you on track to where you're going. So we have the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Cups. All right. So with the Six of Wands, that's all about victory. All right. It's all about victory over, and this is to me like victory over. Okay. I see what happened. Okay. So there could have been somebody that was, in your life that you felt like that was kind of taking you for a ride, that was trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Could have been a fire sign. It's a lot of, this is fire and a lot of red. Anyways, doesn't have to be. Remember, like I said, don't get stuck on the signs. But it could have been somebody that, yeah, was trying to take you for a ride and that was trying to, in a way, take advantage of your boundaries that weren't set. And so either it's about to happen or it's recently happened where you finally decided, fuck this shit. You know, I have so many options in life. I have so many roads I can go down. I have so many avenues. I can make friends easily, so losing you is not a worry. I know that I could have another person that would treat me better, so losing you isn't a worry. You finally stood up for yourself. You finally put up those boundaries. You finally felt like you got in touch with your higher self, that empowerment of yourself, which is probably why we have the third chakra here, because it's all about personal power. You got in tune with your personal power and you'd realize, you know what, I'd rather be solo dolo. I'd rather be alone in my life than have somebody take advantage of me, because at the end of the day, people will only treat us the way we allow. And it gets annoying sometimes when I hear people, you know, that are like, oh, you know, people always do this to me, or why are people this way? Nah, because that's life. It happens. But it's your job as a human being to set up those boundaries so those people don't do those things to you. And if you allow it to happen, that's on you. And it's a tough pill to swallow. But the thing is that at the end of the day, the only thing we can control is our actions and our reactions. Everybody else we can't control and we have no control of. Okay, so if somebody lies to us, we have the decision to say, okay, well, obviously you have, you know, some issues with yourself. You handle that, but however, I choose to no longer be a part of your life. Okay? So if you decide to still hang around somebody that's lying to you and taking advantage of you, that's on you, dude. Or woman, whatever. That's on you. You know, we have to set up those healthy boundaries because we respect and love ourselves enough to do it and only allow those people that are healthy to be around us. Okay? Which I think you're setting these boundaries, like I said, because you got the third chakra here. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and see why. All right, clarify third chakra for me, Spirit. Well, I hate when these things happen. Now my head's in the way. Sorry. All right, so we got the Nine of Swords. Ooh, yeah, huh? All right, so we got the Nine of the Swords with Queen of Swords, but I feel in this, so Nine of Swords is usually about anxiety, worry, stress, but I'm feeling that this is actually reverse. Okay, whereas you're finally letting go. So Queen of Swords with the Nine of Swords, you're letting go of all those things that stress you out, that worry you, that keep you up at night, you know, like fucking being out of your mind a little. Because why? You're getting to that place where you know who the fuck you are. And when you know who you are, nothing else matters. Nobody's opinions about you. Nobody's rejection is not going to be like a feared thing anymore. That you will be so proud to walk by yourself and walk tall by yourself that you know that whoever is meant to be in your life will come. And it will do, you know, what is it called? Repel anybody that is not going to be good for you. So, you know, like I said, okay, I'm hearing that it would be good to still like do focused meditations on your third chakra. Try to work on that this month, grow it, meditate on it. You can listen to guided meditations as well. Maybe wear yellow if you have a yellow bracelet or a yellow socks, I'm hearing for somebody. If you have anything like that, you know, it helps to really strengthen your third chakra. But it's a really great thing. Like I said, you're coming to a place where you're no longer entertaining those things that no longer serve you. And you're realizing that the reason why you have stresses in your life and these things that, you know, bother you is because you're allowing it to bother you. Again, you're setting these strong boundaries And you're realizing that there are many options in life, and to be stuck on one option is really to be lying to yourself, and to be kind of, you're not realizing the powerful, soul and person that you really are, I'm hearing that we have what we say. Okay? So if there's situations that are stressing you out, there's people that are stressing you out, only speak positively over it. Do not say something is killing me. Do not say this always happens to me. Do not say those kind of things, because you have what you say. And I'm hearing that it's also going to help you in order to release those anxieties and release those people that are no longer making you happy. If there are people that are around you that are a constant bother or a constant stress, what the fuck are you doing? Let them go. And if you don't want to, totally cut them off, you don't have to, but distance yourself energetically. Because the more tied in with that person you are in that drama, the more it's going to drain you. I'm hearing that you might know some psychic vampires. And the sad thing is, a lot of times people don't even realize they're a psychic vampire, but they're emotionally and energetically weak, so they have to basically feed off of people in a negative way to get that energy back to them. And that's why you get drained every time you're around this person. So I'm feeling that this month, the end of this month, going into next month, whatever, you really need to listen to your gut and your intuition. If you're around somebody and you get bad vibes around them, check in with yourself, because that might not be indigestion, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, meditation will help you realize a lot of stuff in this time period right now. So overall, it's a good thing. You're really getting into your power. You're walking away from stuff which is giving you a victory in life. You're no longer lying to yourself about hanging on to these people. The thing is that everybody, and it sounds shitty, but hear me out. Everybody is replaceable in your life. Okay? And people do not like hearing that, and I get it, but it's because we live through a life through attachments. Buddhist philosophy is really freaking awesome if you kind of want a different perspective on really how to think about things. It teaches loving people through non-attachment and everything, living life through non-attachment. You can be grateful for your car that you have, but when something happens to it, you only suffer because you have an attachment to how things should be. If you never had an attachment that nothing will ever happen to your car, once something did, you'd be like, okay, that's cool. You're not going to sweat it. But that's why we sweat, relationships and friendships and family, because we have an attachment of how things should be. And as soon as things go different from how things should be, we lose our freaking minds. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. Anyways. Alright, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards from here if Spirit has any messages or advice for you. I don't know if I'm going to do advice, because honestly, really, y'all are doing the damn thing anyways, too. Alright, is there any additional messages or advice that you have for Pisces, June 2019? End of June 2019, going into July. Alright, well, unfortunately, and this might be why you have to put up some strong boundaries, some people that you're letting go of will return. And so you're going to have the strong discernment and boundaries of knowing, is this a good idea or is it not a good idea? Alright? Alright, what additional messages or advice do you have for Pisces, June 2019 going into July? June going into July 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What additional advice or messages do you have for Pisces, June going into July 2019? Bored. They might be coming back because their ass is bored, not because they really want to. Also, I'm hearing, be careful that you're not going to go back to other people in your past because you're bored. I know sometimes we have a tendency of Man, I wish, really I could talk to Jessica or Michelle. They kind of suck as people and they're always negative, but I would sure like somebody to go out with tonight. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you have an ex that you decided that was toxic and walked away from, but now your love life is a 0 now, don't talk to them. Don't hit them up just because you're bored. So that could go either way. All right. The good thing at the end of the day, you have debts and karma being paid off. And I think a lot of it is because you're learning the lessons of standing in your power and knowing when to let go of things and knowing and not being scared to let go of things, because you know that if there is an ending, there is always a beginning. And the funny thing, the bottom of the deck, cycle's ending, right? So when somebody leaves your life or you leave somebody, that means that something else is coming. It has to, because the universe acts as a vacuum. Okay? So when something's empty in the life, it'll put something in there. The only reason why a new person wouldn't come is because you may be energetically still holding on to somebody. You could be holding on the past pain, the past hurt, or subconsciously the idea of you wanting to get back together with them. Okay, even though consciously you might be like, F them, I hate them, blah, 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 which you should never hate people. You should forgive them and let that shit go. And that's another thing. If you are having hate for somebody, that's probably why somebody else new isn't coming in, because that hatred is stalling you. It's blocking your blessings. There's no way that Spirit's going to bring in somebody new having that like low-level negativity in you. If the universe does pop somebody into your life, they're going to be toxic and low level. Probably like the person that you hate, because it's trying to show you need to move past this in order to keep evolving and moving on in your life, okay? Ugh, alright, I'm sweating my balls off right now. I don't have balls, so. My metaphorical ones. Sorry. I live in the South, and I have my windows open, because I like my windows open. Anyways, neither here nor there. So, last but not least, I'm going to pull a card from my Healing Yourself reading cards. I'm going to see what Spirit really wants you to work on the most in this time period. I don't want to say month because June's almost gone, but I'm also going to be posting videos for July. So, this is kind of just like a bonus? I don't know. Alright, Spirit. What do you want Pisces to work on the most at this point in time? What do you want Pisces to work on spiritually the most at this time? Alright. So, we have the card Selling Out. Don't be scared. It's not a bad thing. Remember, we all have good stuff to us. And I won't say bad, I'll say shadow stuff to us, okay? Alright, selling out. Your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with either fear or love. Where in your life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you in a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick in the pursuit of financial security? This card asks you to find the courage to stand up for your convictions and take steps forward towards doing what you love. Selling out is linked to the shadow aspect of the prostitute archetype. When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. On the light side, the prostitute can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. Alright, so, ask yourself of where you're not being your genuine self, which I feel like, is really a part of your process right now. You're doing these things. So it's definitely, I feel that, it's just trying to hit back on the note of set those boundaries, be your authentic self, because when you leave all those things that are not good for you and that are not serving you, and because you're staying around because of fear, when you leave those things, you are going to free up yourself so much. Okay? Alright, Pisces, well, I hope that resonated for you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If it didn't resonate, check out your other signs. as always, to say check out other readers. Check back in a couple of weeks to see, because this could be coming up. As always, I appreciate y'all's support, your love, and comments. You guys are amazing. And I hope y'all have a great one. Love and light to y'all.